Urban, last year everybody was asking you about whether you were a different guy than you were at Florida, and I'm just wondering, now that you've had a year back, if you're a different guy now than you were last year when you came back. Have you changed?
We're pretty much the same guy. All right. I don't know. I just don't like to play football. All due respect, answer questions about football.
Front row right, Austin. I think the last time you talked to us, it was 4 or 5 units that had your attention. Did you get those? Are you more comfortable with those now, or do you still need to see a game to truly?
No, much more comfortable. The area that we're still trying to solidify is linebacker, just because there's some young guys in the depth, and then also Curtis Grant hasn't really played a whole lot of Mike linebacker. He's catching up quick. He missed a lot of practices because he got injured during training camp. But he's going real hard trying to catch up as fast as he can. So that's only one area that we're a little bit behind. But the other positions, offensive line, feel very good about. Quarterback feel good about. Receivers, probably one of the most improved areas on our team. Running back feel very good about. So I'm just kind of going for the kickers. I'm interested to see how our kicker, our punter reacts. That's one unit that remains to be determined. And then defense line is young, but they really, Coach Raymond's done a really nice job with them. Secondary, I think, I'd like to see how Armani reacts to get his first college start. The safety's a pretty veteran group, three older players. Titus Bell's getting his first college start. So there are some units, but the linebackers is the one area that's the most concerned.
You had to go through at least some stretch where Lindsley was banged up and Morrill was out for a little while. Did they get enough time together in camp?
Yeah, it's a good question. Not enough time, but they're a veteran group. They played all 12 games together last year. So Lindsley, the good thing that gave us is a chance to get Elfline and Jacoby Bourne in there, and they'll play Saturday. Both those kids have earned that right to play, so they'll both play Saturday.
Right in the middle, Dave.
Urban, how much more of the playbook do you use this year as opposed to last year? I don't even know if you can quantify it, but offensively, how much more of the playbook do you think you can use?
Last year we were not a read offense, and I'm not sure, to be honest, I'm not sure how much read offense we're going to be. I think we're going to have the spread, the idea that we want to do is get guys in space. And we might be doing that throwing more this year than we did last year, so I don't want to give away too much, but I'm not sure it's going to be, everyone wants to play with maybe the 2008 offense in Florida, or last year's offense, which was really not. That was either quarterback run or ended to a big tailback, because we just weren't very good at certain spots. So those areas are much better. So I'm hoping that we can spread the field however we're going to do it. And it might not be that read option part of it. It might be some other ways.
Very back, Jared.
Hey, Coach, just curious about freshmen in particular, without looking at a 2B. Which freshman do you know today will be on the field Saturday, who have earned that right?
Well, for sure, Dontre Wilson and Ezekiel Elliott will play. On defense, I would imagine Joey Bosa for sure will play. Mike Hill, we're hoping to get in there. And the freshman punter. I think those are the ones for sure. Then the other ones depend on how they practice. And keep going.
Middle left, Dave.
Urban, I know you've addressed this, but what's kind of the common thread that maybe led to so much success for your teams in year two? What is it about year two, having that foundation in, that have allowed your teams to take off?
Just how fast we're going, and it's a blessing whenever you have no staff transition, because you're not spending. This time last year was, I don't want to use the word a lot, it was terrible, it was awful. I think last week last year on Friday, preseason, we went to dinner at the golf course for no other reason, just to I wanted out of their system. What's next? I want the players concentrated on their game responsibilities. And we have the same coaching staff, a lot of the same players certainly on offense, and even the defensive players at least were here a year ago. So usually, and it's not just our 10 teams tend to have a much better year their second year if we have the players.